Testing 1, 2, 3. The stream is a test. Testing audio, testing video, testing everything. Testing 1, 2. Check. Check 1, 2. Ladies and gentlemen, What's up, Madman? Trying to set up for the type of streamer where I could be like playing a game and do interviews and everything all at the same time. Oh, mic volume's too loud. I can change that. How about now? I have an air conditioner running in the background too. That might be part of it. Oh, mic volume's too loud. I can change that. How about now? I have an air conditioner running in the background too. That might. Oh, it was the game that was too loud. Okay. All right. That makes perfect sense, actually. I'll play a music file or something in the background, see if it's still that loud. Roger that. Oh, there you are. Okay. Got volume? Let's see here. Oh, there you are. Okay. Got volume?
I do.
Let's see. Awesome. Awesome. There you are. Okay. Got volume? I'm trying to figure all this out
I
because
do.
we have. Let's see. Awesome. Awesome. Okay. Something here. Let me turn it off. I've got that. I'm trying to figure all this out
I
because
do.
we have. I think I'm hearing volume. Something here. Let me turn it off. I've got that. I'm trying to figure all this
I
out because
do.
we have.
I've got an echo real bad on this end.
Something here. Let me turn it off. I've got that. I'm trying to figure all this
I
out because
do.
we have.
I've got an echo real bad on this end.
Something here. Let me turn it off. I've got that. I'm trying to figure all this out
I
because
do.
we have.
I've got an echo real bad on this end.
Something here. Let me turn it off. I've got that. I'm trying to figure all this out
I
because
do.
we have.
I've got an echo real bad on this end.
Something here. Let me turn it off. I've got that. I'm trying to figure all this out
I
because
do.
we have.
I've got an echo real bad on this end.
Something here. Let me turn it off. I've got that. I'm trying to figure all this out
I
because
do.
we have.
I've got an echo real bad on this end. Keeps repeating.
Let me turn it off. I've got that. I'm trying to figure all this out
I
because
do.
we have.
Real bad on this end. Keeps repeating.
Let me turn it off. I've got that. I'm trying to figure all this out
I
because
do.
we have.
Real bad on this end. Keeps repeating.
Let me turn it off. I've got that. I'm trying to figure all this out
I
because
do.
we have.
Real bad on this end. Keeps repeating.
Let me turn it off. I've got that. I'm trying to figure all this out
I
because
do.
we have.
Real bad on this end. Keeps repeating.
Let me turn it off. I'm trying to figure all this out.
I do. Real bad on this end. Keeps repeating.
Let me turn it off. I'm trying to figure all this out.
I do. Real bad on this end.
You know,
Keeps repeating.
it's just like a looper. We could be like
I do. Real bad on this
boom, and I could hum.
Keeps
And
repeating.
it's just like a looper. We could be like
I do. Real bad on this
boom, and I could hum.
Keeps
And
repeating.
it's just like a looper. We could be like
I do. Okay, wait a minute. Now I'll say something.
oh, was that you?
That was me. I'm sorry. I had
I was
YouTube
like,
playing in another window.
I'm testing this on multiple streams and I had the volumes turned up. So I was like, well, let me just mute all the volumes. So if I turned them on, you'd hear that echo. So like if I
Yeah,
turned
it was me. I'm sorry. I'll say something.
okay. All right. I was like, man, they're all turned off. What the hell could this be happening?
That's my fault.
All right. So, okay. You know how you guys use StreamYards, right?
Right.
Well, I'm trying something slightly different. Looks like it might be slightly more powerful. I can do this number right here where I can show people's chat messages and stuff.
Right.
I can show like if I wanted a ticker across the bottom,
Mm-hmm.
I can that's the first line of the Gettysburg Address there. uh, let's see. I can still route everything that's in my streaming program. As you can see, my camera and my thing there. Let's see what else can I put up just to show you that it's working. I'm going to do the Tham's World panel video. So everything that comes through OBS can still go through this chat. So I'm not limited to only being on camera in a panel, in a podcast kind of way. I could go right now and play a game and you'd be able to see the game like you saw when you connected.
Right.
But here's the trick, okay? Check this out. What I'm going to try, one reason I wanted you to connect was because I want to try and play a game at the exact same time that we're both here. So capture a game and be talking to you at the same time. See if that's possible.
The only thing I do not see on this end is where I can chat in the chat there.
Oh, you can't find like a little chat window?
I see a private chat down at the bottom that looks like it's locked. But I don't see where I can chat on the side.
Now, my question is on our screen right now. Can you see this game background that I'm looking at?
Yes.
Can you hear the menu noises?
Yes.
Well, isn't that cool? So I could technically have like a game stream and a panel stream at the same time.
You can. Yeah. That's what it looks like.
All right. So that's good to know. Okay, so let's I'm just messing with everything. And could you hear that?
That audio's good.
Well, see that. Okay, I've been fighting this thing for days trying to get everything routed to this through the audio, and the only thing that wasn't routing was like these videos that you just heard, OBS videos. They were just muted. You couldn't hear a word of them.
I hear the music. Yep. Hear the video. Hear the
So
music.
you can hear that. Awesome. Okay, so everything's working. So, all right. So just to give you an idea, real quick, obviously it works for the panel because you're here, and if I wanted to, I could turn on. And if I wanted to, I could change where. Let me give a. Let me put a
screen. Yep.
I'll put something on my screen so we can see the. I'll put professional amateur, but then I'll mute it so you can't hear the music. Okay, so here I am on the left, and here you are on the right, and we can split it this way, and we can split it in 3s and 4s, and depends on how many people. We can go full screen with all the guests across the bottom, full screen with all the guests across the side. We got all these different ways we can do it, right?
It looks good.
And then I can change. Right now, you're seeing this sort of purpley digital background. I can change. Okay, there we go. So now I was looking at the countdown section.
It probably mutes your mic too, but it mutes my mic when you go to play those clips. I think StreamYard does the same
those
thing.
countdowns, like I guess they have their own music, so it was like you can hear me. So I was in the wrong section. It's the video clips and the countdowns, but now I can just change the background at will to whatever's behind us. So that's cool. Now this is all in the browser. This is all just like StreamYard. It's just me clicking on things. Let's see here. So we've got that, and let's see. Okay, when I pop up chat messages, like right now, it's going to be blue background behind your name and white behind what your text says, but I can make it rounded.
Mm-hmm.
And I can change the colors, make them take the whole screen. I can do whatever I want. I got all these little controls. Now, so that is pretty cool. I can change that blue to like a red. All of this is just me just clicking on buttons. And so this is like StreamYard's is just a lot more powerful looking to me. Yeah. Plus, here's the cool thing. I started game streaming, so I used to stream on Twitch. But I'm trying to switch over and stream on YouTube like you guys, Sam, and you guys do. This thing that I'm using right now that's kind of like StreamYard's, it is simultaneously streaming me to Twitch and YouTube at the same time, but I can also add a Facebook page and like 5 other places. I could stream like 5 different directions at once. So it's called Restream Studio. So you don't see the chat anywhere?
No, well, I could see the chat on the side. I see where I said I think I'm in. See, you just put Restream Studio, but I don't see where I can type in that chat. I can see
Really?
the chat, but I don't know where.
That is strange. Let me see if I've got some option where I can like turn it on, or it's showing your video. It's showing I can maximize your window. There's a private chat on the
You know,
bottom left. Can you see that one? Can you enter
I
anything there?
can, and I can type in, I believe. Yeah.
Strange.
Yep. Now that one's working.
Okay.
But
Also,
it's hard to
I can
publish
change my
that.
name as host. Like a minute ago, I changed. I was coming as host, and it said an R. Now it's saying I'm YouTube, and I can change to my Twitch name too. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, my chat control is down at the bottom right. I'm surprised you can't see yours.
Let me go over to this window on YouTube, and there's my chat. Okay, I'm on the YouTube window now, and it'll let me up in there. Now let me come back to you. That light in a terrible place.
Oh, and I have a chat overlay too. Check this out. So now when we chat,
Okay, I went to the YouTube window, and I put in 3 W's and enter, and that's
I
not
don't think it
showing
would.
up on your restream.
Yeah, it would have to be here inside of Restream. So, I don't know why that's not working, but you can see my stuff on the screen there, though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. So I can put the chat overlay there. I can turn it on and off. But I can also on my own screen using OBS, I can put the entire chat. So like if I went full screen right now, why won't it let me go full screen? Here's full screen. Full screen, dang it. Go full screen. This is weird. Maybe I need to turn. Yeah, okay, there
There
we
you
go.
go.
And then I wonder if it would let me. It's like you disappeared and you shouldn't have disappeared. You should be in. There you are. Okay. And I can drag that. Oh, maybe not. Let's see. Oh, I can just switch them. Oh, that's what that is. Okay. I can switch our windows with the mouse. That's pretty freaking easy right there. Let's see here. Okay, you got a test in the chat. Did you find it?
I put test. I typed that in on the YouTube window, like I was a guest watching on YouTube. But I come over here to your restream window, and I'm
Okay,
not
what it's
seeing
doing
it.
is it's capturing. Yeah, it's capturing chat from YouTube and then sending it back here. So that's cool. So if you were a user on Twitch right now watching my stream and you typed into my Twitch channel chat, it would show up here and it would say your Twitch username, and instead of that little red play button, it would be the little Twitch logo, I guess. So that's cool. How about that? All right. So I'm not finding any limits to this thing. It's just like StreamYard. Like see how it says Restream up in the top right.
Mm-hmm.
But you can just like Restream, you can pay and you get more stuff, and it'll get rid of the Restream. So that's pretty interesting. How much does it cost? I'm gonna see if it's probably expensive.
Everything looks good. I mean,
Yeah. Well, see,
your videos always look, I mean, right on, spot on.
well, let's see here. I was playing this panel earlier. Let's play that again. Yeah. So, and it makes me wonder, like if I have the chat thing going on, I bet I can do this. Give me a second. Restream chat, blending mode, screen. That's not it. There's ways for me to make the chat look differently, but it's not working the way I want it to right now. Probably need to do like the opacity. So let's try this. Okay, filters. Yeah. Green screen, shooter, sharpen, color grading, color correction. That's it. So this should allow me to turn the opacity down just a little bit. So it's fading out a little bit. So now if I play that same video behind it, you'll be able to see the video behind the chat. Assuming it works. Yeah, see how you can see stuff through the chat. Cool. Let's see here. Did you hear any music or anything while the Thams World was happening?
No.
Okay, so it has apparently audio. Let me try it again, see if you hear it again.
Yeah, I do hear it now.
So you can hear it now. Okay, so that I didn't totally fix OBS audio. I fixed it where I have to hear it for you to hear it. It won't just play straight to the stream without going through my headset. So that's a little clunky, but at least it's working. It wasn't working until today. I don't know why. Weird. And then I've got like, subscriber videos and all kinds of other stuff. So this is cool because I'll come to like people's live streams, like, for example, when Thams World does its live stream, and he'll have panel come in from time to time, but it's really limited. It's like people can panel. He can still play his music because of the way he's got all of his audio routed through his live stream.
Mm-hmm.
But like if he wanted to do anything else, if he wanted to play any videos or play any games or anything else, he couldn't have guests. This way I can have not only guests while I'm doing other stuff, but I can also stream to multiple places at once. Here's what it says. You can, for free, you can connect to OBS, Zoom, or this Restream Studio I'm using. You can multi-stream to 2 different places at once, like I'm doing right now, to Twitch and YouTube. You can multi-channel chat. So if somebody was on Twitch chatting, it would say they're coming from Twitch and you're coming from YouTube, so it says you're coming from YouTube. You can have up to 6 people on screen. And that's it, right? But if you pay $16 a month, you can multi-stream everywhere, including Facebook. You can add your own logo. You can have 10 participants, all kinds of stuff. You can have 2 or 3 mods that are on here. You can assign people to it. I mean, not mods on YouTube, but mods on Restream Studio itself. And you can record for 6 straight hours while you're streaming. If you record your stuff. So I'd be recording through OBS. It doesn't matter.
I looked at the StreamYard now. If I'm not mistaken, I think StreamYard's like $20 if you pay annually. So that's even cheaper than StreamYard.
Well, and it just seems so. At first, it's a little weird. I don't know how on StreamYards, like you can only have one audio channel, right? It'll ask you what your mic is, and it'll ask you what your speakers are, pretty much, right?
See, the camera I was on.
Yeah, so this thing is the same way. You can only have like the one audio input. So the reason I was having audio trouble was because I was trying to figure out how to route my mic. Anything that I play in my browser, like YouTube videos, if I wanted to play a music track right now, if I wanted to play a game, I was trying to figure out how to send all of that audio to one place so that Restream could hear all of it in one place. Because you can only choose one thing, and I didn't want to choose like my mic and then nobody will be able to hear anything else, or let you hear everything on my computer, but then you wouldn't hear my mic. Now everything is coming to you through the same channel. So now that I got that figured out, then the sky's the limit. All right. So now I just got to figure out, like, if I'm going to do streams, like, what are they going to be about?
Right.
That's the trick. um, and just as a test, you're a test audience for me today. If you were going to watch a stream regularly, is there a particular subject you find more interesting, or do you like it when people are just sitting around joking, passing, shooting a breeze, passing the time?
Well, I've sat on panels where it's just sitting around talking about different things sometimes, and I quit doing that because it, people tend to beat the same subject to death.
Oh yeah,
If you do that, you need to have a plan for it. But I'm a big music fan. I'll listen to music of all different kinds. Um, and every now and then I'll go watch people gaming. I'm not a gamer. I don't play games, but I enjoy watching people sometimes. But I know there's a lot of YouTubers that will just get on and talk to people in the chat and stuff like that. But uh, that's good for a little while, but then it kind of gets old.
yeah. Well, that's kind of why I'm asking, because I'm like, I do a little bit of everything. So, for example, I get on and I can play some games. I get on and I can do like, I'm not going to even try to explain how my computers are networked together, but like I can turn on this other computer over, not the computer I'm on right now. And if I choose to play a game on it, I can play a game on that computer through this keyboard and mouse and monitor as if I'm on that computer. It's hard to explain. I'm using the same
You've got them
keyboard and
linked
mouse.
together.
Yeah.
You're
So I
way
could,
more technical than I am.
yeah. So like, for example, that other computer's got Adobe Photoshop on it. So if I wanted to create graphics, I could create graphics on the stream while I'm talking to somebody. So in other words, I can do more than one thing at a time. It doesn't have to be like just a conversation about one thing. It could be a conversation and, oh, look, while I made graphics, or ooh. I was thinking a lot of people stream all these games nowadays. They streaming all this new stuff. I was thinking of streaming early games, like retro stuff, like
Yeah.
you know the original Doom, and stuff that hasn't been played since like 1995.
Now, I've got a nephew that does the what do you call them, Pokemon or Pokemon stuff, and
Mm,
he grew real fast, but he just got tired of doing it. It's not doing it much anymore, but he
yeah,
has a lot of followers.
that's the thing. Some people, it's about whether or not they get internet famous or not, I guess. And
Uh,
I don't care about getting internet famous. I think that, like, well, for example, like I can think of a bunch of people, yourself and like Oof, and all these people that come to like Thames World streams. Just a decent group of people that hang out, and it doesn't get stupid, and it doesn't get violent, it doesn't get weird. People don't argue. We just talk about all kinds of stuff.
right,
I've noticed sometimes on his streams, we'll get people in who only want to talk about one thing every time they show up. Like
right, right.
their group, they talk about collecting coins, so they're talking about coin collecting all the time. It's like, uh, at least when you're on his streams, you're gonna hear some guitar or some singing or
Right.
whatever.
Something that will entertain you a little bit.
Yeah, yeah. So I was trying to figure out how I would entertain people. I mean, I could teach people how to use graphics programs while we're talking and having, cutting up and acting stupid. Uh, and you don't have to own Photoshop. Like there's basically free versions of Photoshop on the internet now that you use inside your browser, so you don't even have to have a program. So I could teach people how to do all kinds of stuff while we're talking about current events or music or whatever. So yeah, I'm just trying to nail down what I would talk about. So
Yeah, I thought about going live. A matter of fact, I tested one the other night. I was sitting here and just trying to rewire a radio, and thought, well, I love to listen to music, and I thought, well, I'll just put some music on and test it out. And if I do go live, that's what I'm going to do is play music. I've got a subscription to Epidemic Sound, and play music and talk a little bit.
Yeah, I need to turn that off. See, that was always muted before, so I never heard that crap. Before you heard it a minute ago, I was like, I didn't know there was sound connected to that darn thing. So, alrighty. So, yeah, I'm just pressing buttons at this point, just seeing what's coming up and what's not.
Everything looks real good. It does.
Nice.
Have
And
you got a volume control for your guest?
I think I do. Are you loud or not loud?
No. I was just wondering. I've got my echo on a little bit. Let me turn that off.
On my screen, on the similar to StreamYard screen, it shows your volume at 100, but it also looks like it goes way higher. So I'm going to turn it up for a second, see what happens. It goes up to 150. So say something.
Testing. Testing 2.
Okay, I don't have any of my volume on. One sec. It shows your volume at 100, but it also looks like it goes way higher. So I'm going to turn it for a second, see what happens. It goes up to 150. So say something.
Testing.
Yeah, on my YouTube stream, it doesn't look like it made a huge difference in sound. So ordinarily,
I'm using a Monocaster Pro, and I can adjust the volume I'm putting out and the volume that's coming in my earphones. And
it's like a little mixer.
yeah, it's got the sound effects, and I can change my voice. I've got that stupid frog voice and all different stuff. But
well, I was thinking of getting the Rodecaster Pro, but it's like $500 or $600.
yeah, they're not cheap.
Interestingly, one of the reasons I was thinking of getting it was so I could do what I'm doing right now with you, which is having other people come in while I'm doing other things and still hear their audio. But it looks like it's figured out, so I don't need to spend $500 now. But yeah, I was the way that I figured this out is actually a program that does exactly what your physical mixer does, except it does it on a computer, and it is confusing as all get out. And I'm technical. See if I can show you what this program looks like. Actually, I will open up a display capture and show you what you can probably see that, right? You're seeing the whole 9 yards here. That's the program right there. That ignore the background. So I've got 3 physical channels and 2 virtual channels, and so if I wanted to, I could hit this output right here, and I could hear my own mic. I turn it off. I can't hear it. I can turn you on and off. I can turn you up and down. And then Restream Studio has a volume control for both of us as well. So as a matter of fact, let me mess with the voice. I can actually tune my voice right here, right now.
Disguise yourself.
Do I sound echoey or reverby?
No. Not my echo. There, it's off again.
What?
I had an echo just a little bit on mine, so it should be off now.
Yeah, so, and these people right here make a much bigger, 6 or 8 channel virtual mixer. And dude, I can run audio boards. We have an audio board where I live here that's got, gosh, it's an auditorium nearby. And I do most of the video and streaming for these guys, but their soundboard has 40 channels on it. It's pretty huge. It's 6 feet wide, 4 feet high, really big. And man, I've run soundboards since high school, and I get this program and I'm confused inside of 3 minutes. because everything's unintuitive, like the way the names are and all that stuff. Anyway, so I might as well show you how this works since I'm here. So we have 3 tabs: chat, and I just click on a message to show it, and then I click on it to hide it, and I can do the chat overlay, and it'll just pop the chat up there. But interestingly, it doesn't show old chat; it only shows new. So I have to type something for it to show up, and it's not showing up. Maybe it has to come from outside. I don't know. Oh nope, it's having trouble finding that site. Okay.
Now that's the one question there. When I type in the chat on YouTube, I don't see my last one showing up here on the restream screen.
I wonder if they're just having issues because see how it's saying like internet trouble, network connection. That might be them.
Can you see the YouTube screen?
If I go to YouTube,
Yeah, your stream on YouTube right now.
so chat overlay on restream. Even if I type over here in YouTube, nothing's going to happen with the chat overlay because it still says it's disconnected. I have noticed one thing though, that StreamYard and this program both do something that's a little irritating. They will, if we finish this live stream right now and I went up here and I went to click to close this tab, my entire browser will just destroy itself. I mean, I'll lose everything else that was open.
Oh wow!
It just shuts everything down. I don't know why. So I had better not have like email or Facebook or any of that stuff open because when I close this tab, it destroys everything. But that happened with StreamYard. I would be on somebody else's stream and I would close it and pow, everything would disappear. But since you're looking at this again, this captions, this is the one where you can say a lower third, which is just like a person's name. Like right now, I could just put Matt Man, NASA engineer, and it would pop up Matt Man, NASA engineer. Or I can put in that ticker. And then the graphics I was talking about are these. Like right now, we're over on the bottom left. But if I wanted it, it would go all the way across, or it would be rounded. Let's pull something up. Like we were doing a chat message a minute ago. So I want it all the way across. I want it just on the left, or I want it rounded with a black background. So it's literally that easy. I can change the color right here to from the blue background to red. It's super easy. You can put overlays. I assume, yeah, that's on the whole picture. So we can put flowers everywhere. Okay, so and then the video clips you saw that were making us mute. These are like countdowns and stuff. But if you pay for a subscription, you can put your own video clips in there. So like my video clips where I was showing that damn panel thing a second ago.
Mm-hmm.
This is the same thing. You can put your opening or your closing or whatever video clips, your logo sting or whatever and then your backgrounds are just literally right behind us right now. So it's really easy, and you can add to those too, but this is all like for free. If I want to get rid of this Restream logo, if I click remove right now, it would say, okay, $16 a month.
Right.
So pretty cool all in all. And if you look at this list, like I say, right now I'm going out to Twitch and YouTube. So if I type any message as Restream Studio right now, it'll actually show up as the Twitch symbol and the YouTube symbol. So it's showing over here. It's showing neither because I'm the host, if that makes sense. But if I type I can flip this and I can say, well, I want to type as Ace on YouTube, PAL, and if I show that one, it shows up as Ace in my logo and what I type. So that's pretty cool. I like that.
I just noticed that that chat was working too a while ago when I was putting test and test two. The restream puts the latest chat at the top, where on YouTube it puts it at the bottom.
Yeah. Okay.
That's okay.
Yeah, the newest chat is at the bottom. So it's the other place. It's the newest chat is at the top. You're right. Yeah, you're right. Totally right. So I'm showing a watcher, I guess, on Twitch. Yeah, I got a watcher on Twitch right now, and apparently a watcher on YouTube. So, but you're on YouTube.
That's
So
me.
you're probably
That's me on YouTube. Yeah.
yeah. So I have a fan on Twitch. Hello, Twitch. Testing. Pay no attention. If this were not a test, you would be informed where to hide while the tornado passes over. All right, let's see here. So we have the display capture, and I can turn on all sorts of cool stuff. Background video. How about that?
You've got just a little delay of the YouTube chat coming over to the restream chat.
Wait, are we talking like a second or two, or
Maybe 5 seconds or so.
let me try Twitch. That's a good thing. Okay, so I'm typing TEST and I'm hitting enter.
That's quicker.
Quicker? Yeah.
Yeah, Twitch is coming faster.
Well, now the real issue for me is that Restream's fault or is it my fault? Because honestly, my internet was like super fast, super slow, super fast, super slow for like an hour before I started doing this. So I've had weird internet all day. I don't know what the problem is. Never had internet problems until today. But the cool thing is when it's going fast, it was going like insanely fast. So okay, so again, just a test here. I'm going to pick a song. This is free, copyright free music. I assume you can hear that.
I can. Okay, in YouTube chat, I just did it again. It come a lot quicker.
So it's just going up and down. Okay.
Yeah.
Now I also noticed that my mic is making my logo change, but when you speak, it jumps too, doesn't it?
Don't know. Testing. Yes.
Yeah, you make it jump. I just make it change colors. So I need to figure out why that's true.
Test. Yeah.
It's interactive. What can I say? So I can have up to 6 people in here for free. So that's pretty cool.
Test. Now well, yours is still doing it too, but mine's lighting up. I'll turn my camera off.
Yeah, so you just gave me another question to ask. You know how when you're in StreamYards, it'll show your avatar or whatever while your camera's not on. It's doing that now, but it's only the MT. Is it giving you an option to like put a graphic in there, like StreamYard does?
Let me go settings. Video. I may have had to do that when I signed on.
I don't know what you can see. So since I'm running the stream, my settings are like there's a lot of them. I don't know if you have the same settings.
Well, my settings, I've got video, audio, virtual background, shortcuts. And let's see.
It doesn't sound. Yeah, I'm seeing the same thing, but I don't see anything about an avatar anywhere.
Well, I know on StreamYard you have to do it before you sign into the stream.
Oh yeah.
Maybe the same here.
Key color. Show graphics and Automatically participants' names.
Let's see if it'll let me
Participants'
switch
names? I
cameras.
didn't. Okay. So it does have a participant's name thing. So now at least we're all labeled if people like that. And I bet I can change the colors of that.
Yeah, I changed cameras. It let me do that.
So if we go here and we change this to red, sure enough, it changes all those colors too. So that's cool. All right. I'm not usually a fan of the names thing, but I mean, it's there if you want it. If you get like 6 people. Let's see. Yeah, I can't find anywhere where there's an avatar. That's so weird. Okay, the other thing is I don't know what browser you use on a computer, but this Restream is making it sound like Chrome is the better choice for their stuff because you can do more with Chrome apparently. So, what really sucks about this is usually when I do like a stream test, like Thamus and a few other people will show up like 30 minutes after the stream's over and go, "Oh, I missed it."
Yeah.
So, so
Now,
yeah,
will this send out notifications that you're going to go live at a certain time or something?
I do not know. I'm not even sure where to look for that. That's a good question. What this does is it just, when I say stream on Restream, it just connects to YouTube and Twitch because I've connected the account. So I don't have to go into YouTube and tell it to start. It just
Right.
starts. I don't know if StreamYard works that way or not.
Well, on StreamYard, you can go in to your studio and you can actually record a show and post it to YouTube.
Oh yeah, you can stream recorded shows if you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure on it either of how you get it. You can schedule something on there. So I
There
don't
might
know.
be something like that. Okay, wait a second. I can also share my screen. Select window or stream. So I'm going to select my second monitor here in a second. So select, what would that be? Screen one? Nope, screen 2. Okay, so this is my second monitor where OBS is running. That's pretty cool. So if I switch this now, I can share my screen. Screens. Let's see. The monitor that it's on. Yeah, this is Restream. So yeah, you can still do like if you're a fan of tutorials and leading people how to do things, you can use the screen share. So that's pretty cool. I can disable the camera. If I disable my camera right now, it's just that. There's got to be more than that. There's got to be something in here about avatars. Oh, you okay? All right. Let me show you how I figured this out. Okay, I'm going to share my screen with you. All right. So now you should see Restream Studio. I don't know if your screen looks like this, but over here where I am, I have 3 little dots. And if I click on that, it says change avatar. So there it is. Okay, so what in the heck? New open. see anything. Hello. It must be too big. So we'll go for something smaller. Huh. It doesn't want to accept my avatar choice, but yeah, you can just click change your avatar right here.
Okay, stop sharing for a second. Let me see if I can do. Let's see. Yep. Edit name. Okay. Edit name.
Oh, so I can edit my name too.
Yeah, edit name and change avatar. Yes, I can see that. Okay.
I just don't understand why mine won't let me change my avatar. It'll pop up the thing, and then nothing happens. It doesn't show it loading. Drag a region to crop the image. Use mouse wheel to zoom, but there's nothing on the screen. Must be too big.
Okay, I'll change mine.
Yep, I see yours. Mine must be like way too big or something because it's just sitting here, like it's loading, but it's not finishing.
Yeah, I'd say it's too big. Let me
So
see.
my question for you is, down on your controls on the bottom of your screen, do you have the ability to share your screen as well?
Screen share. It shows it, but it's not doing anything. Let's see. I froze up.
This thing has all kinds of weird tools. If you do PowerPoint presentation, you can import a PowerPoint presentation into this thing. Share a video file from the Restream storage. Share a
Okay.
local video.
I'm going to hit share. And is anything happening? Let's see.
Local video.
What if my camera has to be on?
Hardware error? What?
Turn my camera on, and I want to share screen. It's not highlighted for me to share it. No, it's
So
a button here, but it will not let me share.
does it? So there's a little thing down there, but it just won't let you press it.
Well, it'll let me press it, and it'll pull up, and I've got the option entire screen, window, or Microsoft Edge tab. But it says share system audio, and then over there it's got either share or cancel. Share.
So you just click on a program or an entire screen you want to share, or just the audio, whatever you want to do. But and then whenever you're done sharing that screen, all you do is you just click it again. It goes away. Like I'm going to select.
It will not let me share it, which that's probably a good thing for the host.
Like I'm sharing screen one right now, and you'll notice over on the left over here it adds another person, and it puts both of us over here. So
Yeah, mine will not allow me to do that.
That is the weirdest. Okay, now it's moving stuff around. How cool is that? Considering it's 3 people now. That's not freaky at all. So as soon as I hear the stop screen, I hit the stop screen sharing, it just goes away.
All right. Hey.
Yeah, pretty easy. Let's see. So there's, okay, do you have an invite guest button? Might be
No.
only the host. That might be all that is. So
Yeah, that's
let me,
just
let
for
me
you.
share this.
And
Share
I
this.
would say if you had a guest on that wanted to share a screen, you would have to give them some kind of permission, I'm sure.
That makes sense. I wonder how I would do. I'm gonna have to look at their help system later, but okay, just so you can see what I'm seeing. I have these layouts because I'm running the studio, and I have my mic which I can mute, and I can disable my camera on and off like we were doing. Stop the screen share. I can invite guests, but this add source, this is cool. I can add a presentation from Google Slides or like PowerPoint or a PDF file or whatever I want. I can share a file that's in their video storage, like those countdowns I was showing you.
Hmm.
But I could show a local video from my computer. So like if I have a video sitting on my computer I want to play, boom, just toss it in there. Uh, RTMP is basically a streaming server. So a source that's RTMP would be like if I was on a Zoom call separate from this presentation right now that we're in, I could bring the Zoom call in as a guest. So that's cool.
Yeah. I've got the add source button, but I don't think it'll allow me. It says press A.
And then I can also hit the stop sharing button up here, I bet. Pow, there it goes. Huh. And this is really easy to use too. Like you just click on stuff and it works.
There's a lot of buttons and things it does there that's similar to StreamYard, but I think you've got a little extra here,
Yeah.
and it's cheaper.
Well, like over here on the left, here you are. And if I just click, well, first of all, I can remove you from the stream instantaneously. But if I hit maximize, you take over. If I hit minimize, you go away. This was the volume thing I was talking about. You're at 100 right here, but it goes up to 150. Because I have all my audio routed the way I do, like you do with your mixer, I'm not sure if this audio slider actually does anything. All of our audio is actually going through a mixer external
Your
to this.
controls on your mixer. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So that probably overrides this little slider. But well, that's cool. So this is probably the same settings menu you saw. You can set shortcuts for your microphone and that stuff. Oh, so M mutes me. I can just hit M and mute myself. I am about to press M right. Yep, you couldn't hear where that's at. How cool is that? So there's hotkeys. Didn't know that. Unmute all sources. Half screen, picture in picture. So I can sit here and hold Shift 1, 2, 3, 4. Shift 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's cool.
Okay. Do you have the option of turning my camera off?
To turn your camera off?
Yes. Just take me to the avatar window. That way, if you have a guest and they start taking their clothes off, you can. Well, you'd probably just kick them out, but
I'm going to hit remove guest, and I don't know if that means I'll have to re-invite you or if that just takes you off the stream. I'm going to hit it and see what happens. Are you still here?
though.
Okay, all
I'm
it did,
back.
it turned you off and muted you, but you were still in my studio over here.
Okay.
So, yeah, that's pretty cool. So if you decide to change clothes, I can just turn it off. Yeah.
I've seen things happen, heard of things happen, so I think of those things like protect.
Well, no,
yourself.
You made me think about it. This is like that little switch right there is like in StreamYards it'd be like I don't know if it's called the green room, but it's like when you're waiting to be added to the stream.
Right.
Yeah, that's it. So I bet when I turn that off, you can still private chat. You still have. Let me turn the button off and see if you can still see private chat when I turn it off. So yeah, you're still available. That's like their little the little waiting room before the show. Yeah, that's cool. So I can be like, well, here's Matt Man from Tennessee, and I can hit the blue button and pow, there you are. So that's cool.
That's a good setup. I like it.
you have to upgrade in order to record through this system. But again, I record through OBS, so it wouldn't matter. So for being free, I think this is at least the same as StreamYard. But the reason I think it's better for me is because I'm not just streaming to more than one place. I can get chat from both of those places simultaneously.
Right.
And if I paid a little money, I could also add Facebook to that. So I could have fans in 3 places all talking at once. And chat would tell you where they're at when they speak. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah. That's awesome.
The only thing I don't like is how this chat overlay sometimes freaks out. Let's see. Test. Oops, something went wrong. Try reloading the page. So their chat overlay has issues. We're still here, right?
We are.
Because it keeps saying reload, and I'm like, if I reload the page, this is going to go away. It's going to break everything if I reload the page. Oh. And then, how? It's really easy in the sense of what the heck? Why is it only showing? Okay, it's really easy because I can just drag and drop anybody I want. I don't know if StreamYard does it the same way, but that's useful too. Here we are down here while Man speaks.
I'm here.
Here we are on the side while Man speaks. And it's all, I love the animation. It's nice and fluid. It works. Alrighty. Well, I really do appreciate you giving me a hand trying this out because, like I said, the main problem I was having was an audio one. And now I can confidently say we've been doing this for a while and it's working.
Yeah. Yeah. Everything looks good, sounds good. We'll throw a little echo back on. And I don't know if you hear that or not.
So, yeah, I just got to decide.
Or we can go with Patrick's voice.
Uh-oh.
Okay, man. Everything looks good.
All right. Well, I really appreciate the trouble.
Rebel Rocker says happy 4th.
5 minutes after we end this stream, somebody will come in and be like, "Oh, I missed it."
Oh man, I missed you.
And I appreciate it, man. I'm gonna try and come up with like a schedule and see if I can do this all the time, and maybe we can start talking about interesting things and so on. We'll see. Oh, hey, there's Rebel Rocker right now.
Yeah.
Hi, Rebel. You're famous. There she goes. All right.
Okay, now you want to test trying to kick me off, or do you want me to just try the leave button?
Well, okay. I don't know. Like, that's a good question about like how I can kick you off. If I remove you, do I remove you, or does it just mute you like before? I think you have to leave. I don't know if I can kick you for real. If so, I don't know how.
I've got a leave button. But...
Let me try this button and we'll see what happens.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. I guess that was how I got rid of you. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Good seeing you, Rebel. We'll do this more. He was helping me make sure everything was working, and it looks like it's working. So might do some more of these in the future. Thanks for coming out either way. Talk to you guys soon, I guess. Stream ends in 3, 2. Oh, let's play an intro first.